David and I had been together for 4 years, and I truly believed we were on the path to building a life together. He was charismatic, caring, and always made me feel like I was his priority, or so I thought. But a seemingly innocent vacation with his friends unraveled everything I believed about him and our relationship. The first time David mentioned the trip, I was supportive. "It's been years since you've gone on a guys-only vacation," I said, smiling as he excitedly talked about Cancun. I even helped him pack, folding his favorite shirts and joking about sunscreen. The trip felt harmless, even healthy for our relationship. Little did I know, it was a cover for something far more sinister. The first 2 days of his trip were uneventful on my end. David sent the occasional text, a blurry photo of the beach, a brief "miss you." But nothing out of the ordinary. However, by the 3rd day, his messages became increasingly scarce. Our nightly phone calls were suddenly rushed, his tone distracted. "Sorry, babe, we've got plans tonight. I'll call you tomorrow," he'd say, brushing me off. At first, I dismissed it. Maybe he was just caught up in the fun with his friends. But as the days went on, his behavior felt off. He wasn't posting photos or updates on social media, which was unusual for someone who loved sharing his life online. My unease grew, but I pushed it aside, telling myself I was overthinking. It wasn't until Mia, my best friend, jokingly suggested I check his friend's social media that the pieces started falling into place. I hesitated, feeling guilty for even considering it, but curiosity got the better of me. I opened Instagram and scrolled through the stories of his closest friend, Jake. What I found left me breathless. There was David not with his friends, but with a woman I had never seen before. In one video, they were sitting at a beachside bar, her hand resting on his knee as they laughed together. Another showed them walking along the shore, her arm looped through his. The caption on one photo read, "David and Jessica looking cute as ever." Jessica. My heart pounded as I stared at her name. I scrolled back through Jake's posts, piecing together a narrative I didn't want to believe. This wasn't a guys-only trip. David had brought another woman along, passing her off as his girlfriend to his friends. I spent the next few hours in a haze, alternating between rage and disbelief. How could he do this? How could I have been so blind? I replayed every moment of our relationship, every time he assured me of his love and loyalty. When David returned, I confronted him the moment he walked through the door. My hands trembled as I held up my phone, showing him the screenshots I had saved. "Who is Jessica?" I demanded. His face turned pale, his confidence faltering. "She's just a friend," he said, his voice shaky. "Don't lie to me," I snapped. "I've seen the photos. The videos. Do you think I'm stupid?" He sighed, running a hand through his hair. "Okay, fine," he admitted. "I met her a few months ago. We've been seeing each other." I felt like the ground had been pulled out from under me. "Seeing each other?" I repeated, my voice breaking. "You mean cheating on me?" David tried to defend himself, saying he didn't mean for it to happen, that he still loved me, but his excuses only fueled my anger. "You planned an entire vacation with her and lied to me about it," I said, tears streaming down my face. "That's not a mistake. That's a choice. I ended things that night, refusing to let him manipulate me into staying. The betrayal cut deep, but I knew I deserved better. The days and weeks that followed were difficult. I grappled with feelings of inadequacy, wondering what Jessica had that I didn't. But with time, I realized the problem wasn't me, it was David. He had chosen dishonesty over respect, and that was on him.